Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 4v4 today. We are on port of Hamburg. Today spawning on the left. Got Spitfire with OKW, immediately locking into Fortifications. A rather splendid Cromwell with OKW also, Elite Armoured, Grand Offensive Overwatch. Trinityyy with Ostheer, Elite Troops, Storm and Jaeger Armour. Google Translate tell me this is Breeze, Ostheer Assault Support. Opposing them, we have Ash with US Forces Infantry, Tactical Support and Urban Assault. Lockdown with the Brits, Vanguard, Commandos and Advanced Emplacements. Dave with US Forces, Infantry, Heavy Cav and Tactical Support. And finally Stugots with Soviets, Defensive, Guard Motor and Combined Arms. In terms of rankings, Trinityyy, I've got a screenshot of this luckily, 52, rather spreading the Cromwell 111. Then the other two, Breeze and Spitfire, a range team of 213, I think. Back the other way, we've got a range team of 341, the MSO guys. And Dave, 670. This one sent in to me one day before Code 3 came out. So that's where we're at on the replay queue now. Big scrap for this fuel point. The squad's going to be able to get around the side of the Vickers though. Good incendiary grenade. Somehow did very little damage though. Vickers does get forced away. Going back into assist here, but it looks like they're going to be outnumbered.
An infantry section of Tommies has been
Yeah,
trained.
nice. There's always a big old scrap for this building. A lot of mortars. But in control of the allies at this stage. A close call on the rear echelon. They do make it home though.
Krauts are taking one of our
VP
points.
drain either way at the moment. Axis content to sit behind heavy cover, camp this section out. See Stugots trying to get something going here, coming in from a different angle. Sniper up here now though, causing some trouble.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
2 machine guns here to guard it as well. I can still manage to get in there for a couple shots though. He's already half health. Bit slow suppressing. That looks like a row, but no negative cover down there. Slow fight over here. But some mortars starting to get involved now.
Our headquarters has been improved. We can now build light mechanized
2-2-1 on the field for a rather splendid Cromwell, who I believe is a YouTuber. This is the man with the same name. Looks like he might have quit Company of Heroes though. So a battle bit video on his channel most recently. Got 2 mortars up from Breeze. I'll stay active with them. 2-2-1's up here. Still not pushing on to this point. 2-2-1 taking some big damage from the Vickers. 2-2-2 in the build now for Breeze. There's no action in the center. Points right up there for grabs. Anything could go for it, but just fighting over the fuel / VP areas in the far corner. Don't often, like, almost never see anybody up this side. We're seeing it today. Yeah, you gotta be careful in front of that Vickers. 221 very lightly armoured. Goes down there. Looks like the Vickers popped the take aim as well, boosting up its pen. Oh, mortar goes down. Maybe to a counter mortar action. It seems like the Allies taking control down the bottom. Maybe the double mortars of Breeze not able to hold the line as soon as the machine gun got outmaneuvered and forced off. Got a mortar pit coming up in the north now. It's going to make life hard for the Axis, who are really just camping out the VPs. Pretty good timing on this 222 though from Breeze. It's coming back for a second grenadier after all of this. Mechanized up from Spitfire, who's got a Raketen rolling onto the field now just in case. Sounds like a pack howie, forward ambulance, mortar pit. Allies really position themselves well here to crack through the Axis defensive lines. Sniper dead down the bottom. Looks like it was to a mortar shell as well. Didn't get too much done with that sniper in the end. And the Packhowie mortar pit combo making life hard for the Axis. Got an ISG up here now. Probably could almost see Spitfire go for immediate walking Stuka. Look how fast that walking Stuka's can be. In production for the 7-minute mark. Crazy. Good stun grenade, but still getting blasted. Oh, the Sternpire goes down, but so does one of the sections. MG having a reposition from the mortar fire. Some flares coming up from the Soviet mortars, I believe. Running some vision. Got an AT gun back here as well. Forward ambulance from Dave. Keeping everything healthy. Mortars do eventually force away that MG. Here comes the walking Stuka. Can this turn things around for the Axis? They are struggling up here now. With Cromwell losing the Sternpire and the 221. So he's going to try tech up now. Maybe go for some overs. They need something to provide some vision for the walking Stuka, I imagine. Positions. Here come the troops now. I'm trying to dash across the bridge here. Might even see the walking Stuka. Just trying to tank trap that up, but it's not going to work out. If he targets the Packhowie back there, that would be nasty. 222 wrapping round, maybe going hunting for the ambulance. There he goes. But I think, yeah, gets spotted. Soviet troops there. No AT grenades though. And the AT gun misses its shot as well. Telemine up here, but he got spotted. Here comes the walking Stuka finally. Double Packhowies. One of them decrewed. Good start for the walking Stuka there. 9 kills. And this could be a situation when the incendiary rockets are very good as well. Once he gets Vet 1 eventually. The walking Stuka is so good against the Packhowies. He's going to maybe have to spread them out a bit. Try to avoid that happening again. Rebuilt sniper from Trinityyy though. That's an unexpected development. Not many light vehicles from the Allies either, just really digging in with all the indirect fire. Going for the cap in the centre. 100 points drained from the Allies. Ostheer pretty well vetted. Looks like it's mainly targeting the mortar pit. So it's not really getting too many kills, just a lot of damage. Opal Blitz. Where are you going with that, mate? No snares though for alright. AT gun here though. Kicks once, gets around the corner with it. Trinityy's cowering away. I think they could fight these guys head on. Got the LMGs. Try to bait them into the machine gun instead. Axis lost a lot of ground in the north though while all this is going on. Mortar at the back goes down. Suppression does stop Dave in his tracks. Got counter barrage active on one of those mortars thanks to Vet 1. And now getting blasted. Oh. Walking Stuka popping off there, and that one not as successful though. 2 more kills. Close to Vet 1, not quite there. And for a Puma as well. Yeah. The guy's okay if you got the heat shells, which he does not. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think the Puma's the right choice at this juncture. I could even see a second walking Stuka backed up by a second Raketin. Puma does make a lot of sense. Not really much for it to fire at. Just bring them into killer tank traps on the bridge. Blitz boosting up the munitions. Just about there. With some of those abilities. And here comes the first medium of the game for Trinityyy. Panzer 4. We did see a couple AT guns for the Allies. So they are prepared for it. Wow, bounce and a miss. It's off to a bad start with that AT gun. Allies, meanwhile, you can see they're really ducking up the north axis. Getting forced way back from that area. Second infantry support gun picked up by a rather splendid Cromwell. The Pakhowie is typically better in the head-to-head though. Here comes the walking Stugots, about ready to fire again. Both Pakhowie's right on top of each other as well. Looks like one of them's spreading out now. They're having to dodge like each other. Cat and mouse games with the indirect. Oh. Oh! Okay, that was a nasty one. 9 kills with that barrage. Good grenades. Pyro's dead from the guards. Comes a Panzer 4. This one from Breeze. So a couple mediums from the Axis at this timing. Pretty good. Both teams have had quite a secure hold on the fuel. In fact, probably the Axis actually holding on to this notably quite a bit longer than the Allies have held on to this. So mediums hitting the field nice and early. Oh, he tried to finish the cap, but as he's backpedaling away, Pakhowie shot. Didn't even complete the capture either before it got jammed. Ouch. The Puma coming around the corner here, but the AT gun's right here. Fighting position.
Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
Somehow doesn't have sight with the AT gun. Very strange. Here it comes now, but the fighting position goes down. Well done. Spitfire getting the job done with the Puma. Don't know what was going on, how that did not have vision there, but there you go. Got a muni cache out the back here. Okay, we're under a bit of pressure. Double AT guns rolling back onto the field now. So they're going to come in from a cheeky angle down the bottom. But Axis doing very well down the bottom themselves during this window. See, Dave has gone for infantry company, but no 1919s yet. A little bit strange. There's loads of munis. Over coming in for Spitfire. G getting naded out. White. Yep. There it goes. Oh, okay, W Panther 4 up here getting some work done, but there's a lot of AT guns. AP rounds equipped, not Vet 1 yet. Oh, but they all connect. P4 goes down. Rather Spoon Cromwell losing another vehicle like that. Allowed himself to get snared. I think that was the crucial mistake. Oh boy. Dave loses all of his AT guns. What happened? Oh, that is not good. He tried to go for a steal on the MG42, it looks like. AT guns out of position, and wow. That is really bad news for Dave, who is the lowest ranked player in this match, remember. So he's a little bit out of his depth, but he's doing his best. They have a Katyusha barrage, 4 kills. Not as good as that walking Stuka's had it so far, which is up to 21 now. So did fire again maybe, but didn't do quite so well. Uh-oh, Ambo in some trouble. Panzer 4 gets cold feet with the Zist there. Maybe not necessary because that's under a lot of pressure. And backs into some artillery. That's time on target. Takes a bit of damage on the P4, gets quite low. The T-gun getting decrewed here. Allies are going to have to do something about this. Oh, here comes a Jackson from Dave arriving just in the nick of time. Polishes off the P4. Didn't take any damage in return, so yeah, goes for a Faust, but no engine crit. Meanwhile though, this Panzer 4 going to clear off the decrewed Zis. Nice, falling behind on the VPs, but they are in control right now. Getting some mines up here, the Axis kind of just neglecting the center more than anything. Almost never has any defenses there, but for grabs. No idea where those Katyusha rockets are coming down. Okay, they're over here. Is anything there? I don't think so. Bunch of mines coming up from the engineers. It's good use of their time. Close call on the sniper again. Nearly loses another one. Got a Werfer out now for Trinityyy also. So that got 0 kills with its first barrage. Got the pinning plane coming in now up in the north. Don't seem to have any anti-air as of yet. It's going to allow for some really strong pushes. Got a couple overs combining up here. Walking Stukas. Okay, it's already fired. Got another 4 kills. Just getting pushed right the way into this corner here. They've got a couple tanks hidden in the field. Lockdown has a lookdown. I didn't even notice he went for a second mortar pit. He's gone for anvil as well. The heavy sappers. Maybe trying to stall for the Crocodile, which is not too far off. In terms of command points, a little bit further off in terms of manpower most likely. Got a forward assembly back here as well with the forward retreat point unlocked. So the Allies are well suited to hang in the north, but here we go, Werfer. Walking Stuka's ready to go as well. Doesn't really really hit anything with the whiff though. Pretty bad luck on the scatter. Here comes the walking Stuka though. He's off the Vickers. Just off to the side of the pack howie though. Could have been a lot stronger. Just got to be careful. Doesn't bleed too much manpower. Delay that Crocodile for such a long time. Jackson coming down on the Puma. The Sternpire Shrek there just in case it was ready to chase. MG of Trinityyy goes down. So is the artillery officer of Breeze. I think that saw this indirect fire of Dave. Oh, here we go. ISG goes down. Was that to the Katyusha? No, maybe it's to the heavy mortar barrages. Here comes the Katyusha now. Still okay. Just in this artillery shaking the screen around. The Panzer IV going hunting for the Katyusha. So close, but decides to give up the chase. Good attempt, though, by Trinityyy. It was a decent idea. Second Werfer picked up by Trinityyy now as well. There's loads of indirect fire, as always happens on this map. Very little room for maneuvering. Incentivizes huge amounts of indirect. Okay, the planes. Lockdown, buying a bit of breathing room, and so close to that Crocodile now. Axis not really well prepared to handle a Crocodile. They are lacking in the anti-tank department. So could do a decent chunk of damage for a while. Jackson scooting away from the Shrek squad. Got a priest out now for Ash. Keeping D-Cruise. Destroyed as well. Oh. This goes down up here. Looks like maybe to a Werfer barrage. He's going to work. Shreks are still coming around the corner. Okay, they'd retreat, but they probably didn't need to. A lot of susceptible targets out the back with almost no defense. It's already 5 on the field now, though. Oh! Was that a... Oh boy. Hit the button. Let's just switch that back. Sorry, lads. Big misclick from me. What was that? Let's try and click this. Frag bombs. Okay, yeah, looked like frag bombs. Huge damage. Ambo section dead. It's going to set the allies back a long way. Looks like a Volksgrenadier went down though while I was all mixed up. There's the Croc now. As I said, the Axis not prepared to handle this. They've got a couple Shreks, a couple Panzer IVs, very few anti-tank guns. This Crocodile should allow the allies to make a massive comeback here. Really punishing the overinvestment into indirect. Oh, but there's actually a fresh Panther just hit the field from Breeze. Okay, that saves the day for the allies. During all this though, the allies have actually been draining a few points off the Axis, just the Axis neglecting the central VP constantly. Fuel cache up here from Trinityyy. Out the back, clears off the pack howie. The one targeting the Maxim nearly knocks that out. Close call. Mortar dead. To the mortar counter barrages. How are they doing? 25 kills on one of them. Oh my. 8 on the other. Croc getting contained by the Panther. There's some more repairs coming up for it now. Repairs just about complete. We've got a fresh ambulance up here. Allies rebounding after that nasty frag bomb attack in the north. priest shell in there as well. Pretty close to Vet 1, that's when the priest really comes alive with the creeping barrage abuse.
Gun batteries report barrage strikes now available in your sector.
Panzer 4, and maybe clear off this muni cache down the bottom. Ober's dead over here. Seems like to a heavy mortar strike. Trying to build those tank traps up on the bridge again, but the Puma has other ideas. The squad, I think, has been camped in the building the whole game, by the way. Here comes the King Tiger for Spitfire now. Bit of Katyusha action out the back. Catches the yelling at the bunker. It doesn't have this upgraded with the command post yet. Can't reinforce. Good Katyusha. Here comes some Werfers though. Second one. Yeah, very successful Werfer barrages there. And here comes the KT. Got a Jackson and an AT gun up here though. Everything bouncing off its armor. Drops the artillery down on this 6-pounder that has to dodge away now. AT misses. Pop the heat shells for that. Max pin chances. Got a heat shell there from the pack Harry actually doing a bit of damage.
Where do you want us?
Meanwhile, re-echelon dead out the back here. What were they doing? Curious. It's 2 King Tigers up in the north. There goes the walking Stuka, clears off the 6-pounder. Plane shot down fast this time around. Over's dead. King Tiger getting low. Otherwise she's barraging away, but seems like the Axis having to take a backward step in the north. And these ISGs overstaying their welcome. Ooh. MG down. ISG down as well. King Tiger out the back here, not doing anything. Really needs to get involved in this fighting. Stop some of this attrition. Jackson got the heat shells going now, though. Are they bow rounds on the heat shell? Jackson, I can't remember. Oh. HVAC. Suppose on the AT gun, right? Doing a bit of minesweeping. So successful this time around though, they don't really hit too much. The priest rushing away down the bottom. So close to Vet 1. Is that not the priest? What is that? Oh, it is a priest. It's the priest of Dave. Okay. I suppose it killed the fighting position, shut down the tank trapping for a while, but it is trapped up now. 7 kills on the King Tiger already. On those rifle. Flak emplacement from Spitfire. I suppose that can help against the planes. Can't remember where the flak emplacement ended up in terms of anti-air capabilities. Cavalry officer dead up here. Here come the Werfers again. Pack our way out the back. Decent damage, no model drops though. 13 kills on the Croc so far. A lot of muni caches down for the Axis here. Loads of munis for Breeze.
Light howitzer is ready for another salvo.
Trinityyy, a lot of resources. Doesn't have the popcat free for the elephant though. I think that's what he's going for. And Stuka ready to fire. 42 kills on that already. But to the credit, the Allies have managed to hold on there for quite some time and dies to the priest out the back. I'm guessing that's a creeping barrage from Ash. Had a good run. What was it? Did I say like 40 something, 45-ish kills? Before it eventually goes down. You got to watch out for those priests, those creeping barrages, pinpoint accurate. Always make sure you move. Triple tank destroyers hunting down the King Tiger. The shield rockets pop off. Only one of them connects. Puma smokes. They're going for some attack rounds, but they're coming up short. Oh, the Puma just surviving. Can't say the same about the Falchionies that popped off the Faust. But the most important thing, the King Tiger did survive. Still good pushback from the Allies now. They seem to be in the driver's seat. You can see a rather splendid Cromwell. He lost his King Tiger. Did I catch that on camera? I might not have. I apologize. Takes him down. Panthers doing some funny business. Crocodile, meanwhile, pushing on to the OKW trucks. Don't want to lose those. Pretty juiced up with 4 retreat points and the like. He does have a Panther about to pop out. This barrage is just going for the bases now. Allies seem to have turned the corner a bit. I'm sure the Axis will be regretting not trying to contest this central VP more heavily in the early stages. I feel like they probably could have drained off another 100 points easy. Given their start. From the flank Panzer there, so plenty of anti-air now for the Axis. Oh, I suppose they lost that flank emplacement, didn't they? Double tank, in fact, triple tank destroyers really boxing out that Panther. The Panzer though from Spitfire, it's a decent idea. Can't really go for a pack 43. Two scout car killed. Here. Panzer guarding the bridge. Yeah, he did get some vision. Kills off the ambo back there. And a squad of riflemen. WS-85s take out the Panzer IV. And backing away from that elephant. Movement doing some daring maneuvers. Jackson catches the Jaeger Panzer. Oh, I think there's some more deaths out the back here. Panzer IV, no, that's known about that. Direct fire here from Trinityyy. Lower angle, close to knocking out the AT gun. Tiger vetted up now, got spearhead mode activated. He is trying to build a Pack 43. I wish him well. They're 2 heavy mortars, which I believe will be able to barrage this. I don't think that's a good choice. I can understand the idea, but I think with the amount of indirect fire the Allies have, that's just not going to work out. You know, they've got a couple priests as well. This one highly vetted, up to 28 kills now, that priest. As soon as they got vet 1, just rocketed up in terms of kill count. And already the heavy mortar shells landing close by. For some reason I can barely see them. Maybe a bit of a graphical glitch. Well.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire.
Oh no. Did he cancel that or did he get killed? I'm not sure. Here goes the LEIG as well. Axis up here are having a miserable time now. Planes coming through. Get the Panther very low. Double Jacksons. Spitting out the damage. Panzer though assisting with the hold. It's not going too well for the Axis right now. It's right the way back. There was a flak Panzer around here somewhere. Shot down one plane now. Alpha doing damage as it backs away. Got a recon plane up from the Axis. There's some zeroing artillery down somewhere as well. It's like in this zone trying to stop the Allies from pushing in any further. Panzerwerfer dead up here though. Looks like to the Su-85s. They're able to scoot its way out of harm's. Oh boy. Got very low on that Crocodile, maybe to zeroing artillery. Gun dead out the back. Flak Panzer, aggressive stuff here. Oh boy, Panther getting hung up. T-gun setting up here though. Lost vision, doesn't have Vet 1. Panzer getting away. Oh, there goes the Jackson. That cheeky AT gun positioning comes good. Combines up with the Elephant. Don't know where this Panther's going for. Oh, it's very low. Jagdpanzer here though, combining up. Could be a good spot for the Tulips, but opts not to go for it. Gets a snare off though. Oh, that Panther could be in some trouble. There's the Jagdpanzer there for some support. Another Panther out, still with the main gun crit. Without the vision, the Jagdpanzer is really struggling. Some artillery coming down. Another activation of zeroing artillery for Spitfire. Firefly's in some trouble, but I think, okay, does end up going down. At the end of the world. Oh. Just artillery everywhere popping off. So many wipes all over the show. Decent hold in the end from the Axis. They were under a lot of pressure there. Look how much munitions from Breeze. He's had this Opal Blitz camped on the Muni point for the whole game basically. He hasn't been spending these too often. Do the Allies have any anti-air? I thought I saw one of the planes get shot down from the Axis, but I don't actually think they have any. I'm going to try and clear off the tank traps again. Sounds like the Jackson heard this. Target backing away from the Firefly, freshly rebuilt. How's that? ML20 doing 3 kills so far. Vet 1 must be doing some tank damage. Snipe up to 18 kills here. Oh! Elephant though doing its job. Oh, the priests, I think. Getting some nasty hits. On the Elephant, get it very low. have 1,000 penetration, those priests, so if they can land a shot on a tank, they're guaranteed to do damage. Has to back out for some repairs. Looks like the allies may be probing the bottom for weaknesses, but it's very well defended. In fact, we've got 2 Panthers down here. Maybe they should get more involved in the action. Recon plane up from the Axis. Looks like it contributes to Dave losing an AT gun. Allies, I do think, need something to shoot down these planes off the Axis. One area where they're deficient. The Panther up here now. Try and prevent the rebuild on the tank traps. A bit of arty out the back. WS-85 is advancing. Oh, 2 rifles dead. King Tiger getting some nasty hits. Bunker here, not upgraded yet for Trinityyy though. Tries to Werfer their way out of trouble. Forces the guards away, but not the conscripts. They're still capping. X is still in the lead, but not by a huge margin. Captain dead over here. Oh boy, Panther right behind enemy lines. Knocks out a priest and a T-34. Ends up going down. He drops the artillery down. Is this going to be enough to kill the ML-20? It is. Well done there. You know, 3 for 1 essentially. That was a big move. Meanwhile, these Panthers catching the engine crit. Bit of a traffic jam here as well. Maybe be repairing this one up with the Pios. A few mines up from Dave, which maybe contributed to these crits. Here come the WS-35s. Panthers are in some trouble here. Another Panther though, going to come in from the side. WS-35s might be bitten off more than they can chew here. Panther survives. AT gun goes down. Cromwell's going in again. Frag bombs stuns the SU-85. Here comes a Jackson though. Outmaneuvering the SU-85 nicely. Elephant misses. Probably would have been the kill shot. Guards bustling the Panther, preventing it briefly. Ober's going down out the back while all this is happening. Panther misses a crucial shot. Oh boy, needs one more. I think he will survive. Oh no. Oh, heartbreaker. Not quite. I think the extra damage from the guards PTRS there adding up to just enough to knock out the Panther with the Jackson. He just died during all that action. Panthers though of Breeze did all survive. Axis control in the center. Under 300 now on the Axis though.
Armor here.
Big armies now for a lot of players, except for rather splendid Cromwell going berserk with those Panthers. The first one very good, the second one not the same results. That button shut it down hard.
Send your orders.
Quick look at some of these KDs here. Cromwell is struggling for sure. Trinityyy though doing extremely well with all those Werfers. Looks like he's lost a couple of them though, maybe rebuilt them now. Sniper only at 19 kills. Allies do manage to neutralise the centre. Panther trying to come across the bridge but getting hammered. He's got the IR searchlight up here. He's going to need a Jagdpanzer or a Raketen. Getting outranged. Panzer's over the other side though for the Croc. Away. Re-echelon dead though. Double overs charging across the bridge. That's one thing the Jacksons cannot handle. Got a 17 pounder down here from lockdown. Interesting positioning on it. Oh! Panzerwerfer dead. So is a 2 Werfers. I'm guessing this is to some of these priests. Opal Blitz down with that as well. 3 vehicles destroyed now for Ash on this one. Pretty sure that's what we just experienced there. Ogre's dead for Spitfire. Oh, there goes a section to the KT. It's hard to stay on top of all the wipes right now. Carnage constantly. Panther's looking to go in for a bit of an attack, but 2 Jacksons, a T-gun here. I don't think any mines, but it'll be tough to break through that area. Oh, lucky break for that flak Panzer. Elephant advancing here.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
WS-35s. Smoke out on the Jacksons. One of the Jacksons charges through though. Could go down here. Yep. Good shot connecting. Elephant trying to get through to assist in this fight, but may end up blocking the bridge. Frag bombs in. I think zeroing artillery down here as well. Big losses for Dave. But the Su-85's back far enough away. Got a bit of priest fire coming through. Panthers will survive. Firefly dead over here during all this action though. Gets to the Jaeger Panzer. Doesn't have any vet though. Hasn't gained any more vet, it seems. A mine up on this bridge now. IR searchlight sees it being planted, however. Oh, there goes another Werfer. You got to get those Werfers moving, buddy. Cannot sit still after taking a shot. Those creeping barrage priests, they're pinpoint accurate. Officer dead to the croc.
We have 200 points now.
Continuing on its attack. Where's that elephant? Here it is now. Oh, he pops the target weak point. That could be lights out now. Zeroing artillery. Nope, that's Lockdown's planes. Panther didn't really chase though. Frag bombs in, but able to completely neutralize a lot of bounces. The Crocodile's going to survive. Panther's backing out of harm's way. Alpha squad down. Double kittens. Oh, getting smoked out. Shim's going to survive. Don't know if that oversoldado grenade does any damage to 70 pounders. I would guess no, but I don't think I've ever tried it personally. Flak Panzers against the guards. Guards hungry for the kill here. Oh, he retreats at exactly the wrong time. He probably could have got it. Just chased for half a second longer there. Empire dead meanwhile. WS-35's switching angles. Pyos, 2 Pyos. Guess they found the repairs. Ouch. Nasty for Breeze. There's that elephant. Came down here for the Su-85s. It's just a constant lead for the Axis, but they're the ones on the drain at the moment. SG's suffering at that 17 pounder. Fresh King Tiger now for Cromwell. I feel like this... Oh, another Werfer down. Trinityyy has not learned his lesson. Need to dodge immediately after completing those barrages. Counter priests taking them to town at the moment, leaving them dry. Su-85's getting a couple of cheeky shots across the water. Oh boy, King Tiger runs right into the 17-pounder. Oh no! Oh my god, I can't believe that landed. I cannot believe that landed. The Firefly did go down, but oh, here comes the Zeering artillery. Could this be the end of the 17-pounder? They need to maintain vision, which they are not doing at the moment. Panther in a bit of trouble. Could be the end of the Sherman. Yes, the Rakitans see to that. The section goes down to the Zeering artillery. Everything's coming down in the north. It's not going to last. Here come the SU-85s though. Where is that elephant? Way out the back. Need it up here. Axis making a real breakthrough on the back of this Zeering artillery.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
And knocks out an emplacement as well.
The enemy have destroyed a forward emplacement.
Definitely a strong, well, probably the strongest in the game against spread emplacements. You can maintain vision.
Heavy machine gun crew killed.
Get out the back. Oh boy, engine crit on the KT. WSU-85's nearby. They're a little bit low on health. Might not even be needed. Here come the double Jacksons of Dave. And they're enough to polish off that King Tiger. You just have to be so careful not to take a snare. It can be the end of your tank's life. Planes coming in from lockdown. Still, yeah, we still have the double flak panzers. They're way down the bottom though. Looks like they are not even firing. They're so far off. Need to come more into the center. 3 Panthers now. That's this whole composition. Panthers and things to repair up the Panthers. Have got shot down. There goes one Jackson of Dave. Good move from the Panther across the bridge. Sniper dead in the center. The Katyusha's hammering away. You have a bunker up here, but it's a little bit too far back for Trinityyy. He only covers an edge of the VP. Often getting a little bit low, maybe taking a bit of priest fire. Okay, here we go. Double Jacksons looking to come across the bridge. Panther's backing away, so is the IR searchlight. Panther's... There's a Talamine down here, so that could have backfired quite hard if he chased much further. Over a Kitten's getting roasted by the Croc. Still alive, by the way. 37 kills. Steady performance. Hasn't been incredible. Just stayed alive, you know. It's an accomplishment in this game so far. Oh, so many Panthers. If they lose sight of it, they're not going to get the kill shot off. The WSU-85 is pumping away from the side. Here comes the elephant. A little bit late though. There it goes. Target weak point stun. If this guy came up here Fausted while it was stunned, that would have been a dead Jackson. Missed opportunity there from Breeze. Okay, T-34 rolling onto the field. Can't believe this Puma's still alive actually. He's also done well. I think he built it like 12 minutes in. Still living. Ash also lacking infantry. Mainly vehicles at this stage. It's a decent bank, so does lockdown actually. So if they take some losses, they will be able to bounce back. Cromwell's still quite far behind on PopCap. Matchup so far. Well, suicidal with that Sherman. Double anti-tank guns take it out fast. Here come the double priest though. Rakitans on the run. Back the Panzers trying to prevent the cap, combining up the Werfers, and they are successful. WS-35s. Crossing back the axis. Oh, where's Trinityyy going with this Werfer? Oh, just no good. Suicidal Werfers from Trinityyy. Oh boy, Elephant exposed itself here, getting hammered by the priests. By the WS-285s. Tries to ram, unsuccessful. Oh, but he gets the pin anyway. Very lucky T-34. We've got 1 in 3 chance for it to pin there, maybe even slightly worse. Damage on the Elephant though, as he turned around. Had a good run with that, but all of a sudden Trinityyy down the dumps took huge losses. Constant losing of these Werfers. Cycling's down massively. All Panthers trying to come in, trying to salvage this, but they're running right into all of these tank destroyers. Without the Elephant backup, it's not going too well. Dead up here to the Croc, catching them on retreats. Double Jackson's making some moves. Panther's actually in some trouble. Flak placement from Spitfire. Seems like a lot of shots connecting with the cash though. They're killing their own cash. Useless aim. Okay, there's a fresh King Tiger now for Cromwell. Oh! IL-2 bombing out the back, knocks out a Sternpo and the Panther. The Priest were back here too. Oh, speaking of, no way. Everything's dead. Oh, Axis, they're going to be in some major trouble after that one. For 83, 90, 77, 79 to 32, 95, 38. 94, so 2 players on the Axis, about 50 pop behind. It's going to make it difficult for them to fight this. Trinityy's gone for another Panther. It might be best at this stage just to stall for another Elephant, honestly. It is dead up here and back here. Frag bombs don't really hit too much either. Guards end up falling though. Lockdown, loses a squad out the back.
The enemy is trying to overrun our HQ.
6-pounder as well. Set to the zeroing artillery again. Tiger camping out that VP. It's like a Katyusha maybe knocked out some Grenadiers over here. Fresh King Tiger from Spitfire as well. 23 down the bottom here on resource boosting mode on sector he doesn't own. Am I seeing that right? Yeah, I think so, on the fuel, but that's no longer in the Axis control. Without the Elephant, it's going to be tough to break through all these Allied tank destroyers camped around this area. Good damage out the back from the Werfers. Panther's making a bit of a move. One of the S-35s getting overwhelmed. 2 Fireflies back here, but Axis making a real break now. One more shot the S-35's did, but the Panthers just keep missing. 1 Flak Panzer down. There goes 1 S-35 finally. Now the tank destroyers are clapping back. Decided to evacuate. Not a particularly successful attack there from the Axis. Too many misses from those Panthers long range, and one of them does end up falling. The tag team now. Cromwell's King Tiger limping home. The other one coming through to soak the damage. rally fire as well. Recon plane up, Soviet recon. Shot down quite quickly though, not sure if they found an opportunity to target anything. Sherman goes down. Shusha barrage. Man, it's running real choppy now. .61 kills on that priest. Interrupting the repairs back here. Planes from lockdown once more. Decent damage on the King Tiger. A lot of anti-air from the Axis. They don't last long. Oh, double Panthers making another move. Trying to rebuild the 17-pounder a little bit across this time, but being slammed. Jackson's coming from the other side. Panthers in some major trouble. One of them goes down, the other one trying to blitz its way home. But he, oh, rubber band action, gets stuck there and dies. Pretty sure that was a bit of rubber banding. Unfortunate for Breeze. Elephant pokes his head for one shot only. But yeah, that was a very successful Jackson rotation. Just dives in with the Panthers. Not very good for Breeze, honestly. A lot of tanks here. Lockdown might have bitten off more than he can shoot. Yep, one goes down, but now the 17-pounder's up. That King Tiger's got to be careful from Cromwell. He went a little bit too deep. It looks like it's going to go down. Oh, he survives for now. Bounces a lot of ejection shots of Jave. But the Firefly comes in for the last laugh, gets him at max range. Oh, there we go. The Faust adds up to enough damage. Nicely done there by Trinityyy. Yeah, he's a reckless player, rather Splendid Cromwell, I will say that. Not afraid to get stuck in.
An emplacement is being attacked.
Axis still in the lead after all of this. Kittens coming right the way forwards. Got some zeroing artillery up. Kitten just here providing some vision. Quick clear off, didn't even brace. Don't think it would have been enough though, it's too low in health. What does it say? S38 100 there? Weird. Artillery officer out the back here, doing some cheeky manoeuvring perhaps. Could pay for it with his life though, the Crocs in hot pursuit. Oh, that Brumbear trying to do some shots across those crates, but containers. He gets punished for it. Triple Jackson's up here. Chased away by the Jagdpanzer. It does end up going down. WS-35 is coming from the side. The Elephant really needs to get involved over here. Facing the wrong direction again. 221 force down the bottom. Dave actually making inroads. He's cleared off the bunkers. He's opened up that side of the map again. Maybe the Allies could even get a triple cap going here. Planes. Oh my god, I just went down to under 20 frames of that lag spike. Priests doing some close range barraging. Stempo dies so fast. Here come the Grenadiers though. Rifleman outmatched. Just got the neutralize, nearly completed the capture. Quite a few telemines down here as well. Troops maybe threatening a snare. A lot of repairs did out the back here. Triple pyos it seems like. 4 pyos in fact. Those priests taking no prisoners with those creeping barrages. WH-85's advancing. Axis just don't have the defenses in this area right now. Panther's in some trouble. If it misses its shot. Pops button. Breaks it rapidly. Everything's pinning from these SU-85s. Elephant pops Tiger weak point and misses again. He's having some bad luck with that. Double Rakitans coming in from the other side though. Vet 3 SU-85 goes down. There's one more of them up for grabs here. Fresh King Tiger rolling on now for Cromwell. Couple shots in. No, one of them misses. Oh, the Firefly goes down though, right the way out the back. Over's dead. Bit of a move coming in from Spitfire. Panther though could be in some trouble. Knocks out the Jackson though. Nicely done. This Vet 5 Panzer, an absolute monster. Jackson's bouncing. King Tiger at the front, soaking the damage. Oh, the Panther comes back in for the kill shot. What a move there from Spitfire. So many tank kills. Huge plays. Both Rakitans died to rocket artillery, it looks like, or maybe the priests. Allies, though, setting up the triple cap here briefly, and Dave's calling GG. I mean, army size-wise, it's actually pretty close thanks to all of those big moves from Spitfire. Is King Tiger still alive for Cromwell also? Oh, okay, that's probably why. And the Axis left the game. Right after he got the Tiger out as well. And Cromwell's left as well. I felt like there was still some life left in this game, but unfortunately it's not going to be the case. I think I'll just stop it there. I need to watch them bash through the bots for a few more minutes. Ah, well. Yeah, yeah, such a shame. Well, maybe we'll watch it. Maybe we'll see. On 8 speeds. See if there's some miracles that happen. Definitely not. GG calls.
New Grenadier squad is ready. The situation is becoming critical.
Churchill did get a couple, quite a few lucky bounces, I will say that much. Doesn't have a huge amount of health though, I think it's 1040 health? 1040. Very similar to the Ostheer Tiger. Regular Tiger. Just a big old smash fist at the end here. Well, the triple cap finishes the job. Poof. Okay, well, that was a hell of a match. At first walking Stuka, what a monster, but I think ultimately the Axis getting let down, they constantly just left their rocket artillery rather, in position after firing. Easy targets for those priests once they get the creeping barrage. I think we probably saw like 6 Panzerwerfers and a walking Stuka go down to that. Probably even more in terms of repairs. Those priests were nasty. In fact, we might as well take a look. This one up to 49 kills from Dave. And Ash's 74 and 27. It was looking really good for the Axis when they made that push up here with the zeroing artillery. Lost a lot of units away, but just never really able to close the show. Unfortunately, a bit of a lever at the end there. Those moves from Breeze, pretty bad with the Panthers, like overextending, pushing into this area. Very risky, high risk. End up getting punished that one time with the double Jacksons coming in from the other side. Never really managed to rebuild after that. But yeah, Trinityyy getting bled hard, constantly building. How many Werfers did he build? 8, and he lost all of them. I think the majority to priests. I think I only saw 1 or 2 of them just driving around on the front lines, died to Su-85s. That was his ultimate downfall. Maybe the Elephant could have been a little bit more active as well. Felt like it was often like kind of sitting here facing this direction for some reason. Could have helped out a bit more against the Su-85s, it felt like. And Cromwell, a bit reckless with his units overall. Had that one big play with the Panther out the back. Did a lot of damage, but then the second Panther kind of throwing good Panthers after bad. And end up going down. Oh well, GG, what a great match. Allies end up taking it though. Well, anyway guys, wrap on that. If you like a game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.